Hello, 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 and welcome to MykeusGaming. This is going to be my first stream, well, I guess maybe a video from a stream, of Jurassic World Evolution. Brand new game, came out a few days ago, and I'm gonna go ahead and start a new game for the stream, but I have played up to the second island just to get a hang of the controls and what the game's about. So I hope you enjoy it. Alright, thank you.
Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab. We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
All right,
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
That's the sleazy lawyer type
You'll need to
character.
connect it to the pre-existing network of paths and the power grid. Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Cool. So this is your Hammond Creation Lab. This is where you make all of your dinosaurs. Currently, I'm in like a tutorial type thing for this first island, but the hatching bays, I have 2 of them open, and there's 5 slots total. I never actually opened any more of these, so I don't know how. But you can also do research for various upgrades. You have 3 slots in each building, each one of these types of buildings. And then you have some information here about the building. And you can also deactivate them if you need to save on power or something. But we're going to go ahead and incubate our first Struthiomimus. It's a small herbivore. You can tell herbivore by the little green leaf symbol there. And there are, I think, 42 dinosaurs in the game. I currently have access to 4 of them, and I can only make 1 of them because I need more DNA, which we'll get into in a little bit.
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
Alright, so it's reached 100%. We can release the dinosaur into the park.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique, and now you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
That's great. We can also name dinosaurs, so let me scroll back in here. Currently I can't.
The Hammond Foundation
Tutorial
has
mode.
3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
Okay. I'm going to start with entertainment. It doesn't matter for this first one, though it does give you kind of a leg up, and entertainment gives you a store, and you know, in order to make more money, you want to have access to more stores.
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
Right. So go and accept that.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park. So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
So, this building, you can send out expeditions for new dinosaur fossils.
The entertainment division is taking notice of your success. As your reputation increases with them, so too does the opportunity to tackle more challenging missions.
So on this map, all the yellow dots are unlocked locations that I can go and search for new dinosaur DNA.
Hey, it's Isaac. How you doing? I got some cool stuff you need to be a part of, so I'm putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team. Mine.
So his main mission starts off with this gather 50% of the genome of the Ceratosaurus. And through that, you can then, create the Ceratosaurus. As soon as you reach 50% of the genome with any dinosaur, you can try to bring them in. And that means that you have a 50% chance of them surviving. Let's see. My rewards will be $1 million and the ability to start collecting Rex DNA. So let's start it. And he wants the Ceratosaurus, which we can find right here in the Morrison Formation.
All right, look, I am all about the show, and with these dinosaurs, we have one.
Shut off those gameplay screens. There we go. Don't really need them.
Unlike any other on the planet. Theme parks rely on drawing people in. And what is more attractive than new dinosaurs? Well, me, of course. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is let's get some fresh dinos in the hopper.
Alright, so these are the fossils that I currently have.
Good! Your first expedition team is out.
Interrupting me.
They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
Okay, so here you can see the Ceratosaurus genome is at 44%. I need at least 50% to unlock the dinosaur.
Your job is simple, really.
Bring him in.
Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
Thankfully, these advisors do slow down coming in later on. But anyway. Anyway, so you can take your fossil, you can either sell it for whatever the amount happens to be, or you can extract the DNA, and it gives you more of the genome, in which you can then alter your dinosaurs genetically. And the higher the percentage, the more viable they are in actually coming into the park. So let's go ahead and extract the DNA for that one, since that is our mission. Once we hit 50%, we'll get the first part of that mission done. Now, quickly, before anyone interrupts me, I'm going to do something maybe a little weird. I haven't really seen a whole lot of other people do it, but I just put a cage around this center and throw a gate in there. And what that does is allows me to use this Hammond Creation Lab, bring in the dinosaur. They're then stuck inside this small cage. I can decide whether or not to let them in to this large enclosure, or I might make this enclosure smaller, make a little path for them to follow. But basically what I'm doing is setting it up to where I don't need more than one of these later on.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
Let's go ahead and go to Portugal. There we are. I'm going to do a little bit of research. I have $2,367,000. So what I do like to do is open the shop first. And we also need some way to feed the dinosaurs, so that's kind of important. Let's put that right there. And then also important,
I don't know what's worse, treating these creatures like grist for the mill, or propping them up as curiosities.
And let's see, one more right. Connect both of those. This one may be a little more tricky. I don't know if I can fit a path in through there. Nope. So I'm going to have to go around. There we are. Kind of hard to see a little bit. But get around the building, connect it. Now your park goers can go to this building. And these are like viewing decks that they can see the dinosaurs from. You also want to have power go there. So we're going to have to put 2 of these up, unless we put one right there. Let's do that first. Then you just connect your pylon, and that should, yep, there we go. Now we have power to everything. So now your guests will go to these viewing galleries, and the wide arc here is what they can see. And let's see, here's our dinosaur. So he's currently has 7 guests viewing 1 dinosaur, and then the other side will have a couple guests, 6 guests viewing 0 dinosaurs, because we only have the 1. Let's see, I'm going to make this enclosure cut in half so that one side will have carnivores and one side will have herbivores. Bad idea to mix them unless you intend to. But anyway, so we just need one more gate. Put that right here. And now when I make a dinosaur, if it's a herbivore, I can open this gate, and if it's carnivore, I can open this gate. That allows me to use this one creation lab to fulfill all of that. We'll go ahead and send out the excavation team again, some more carnivore DNA there. This should be done, research. So the next thing, anytime there's a medical research, you kind of want to do it, because if one of the dinosaurs catches this disease, or in this case this parasite, they will spread it if you're unable to treat it. So it's kind of a good idea to keep up on the medical. Here we have some rhodium. That's obviously no dinosaur to extract, so we'll sell it. And we have 2 more sets of DNA. So we have a ground herbivore feeder here, and this is what the dinosaurs go to eat. And then you also want to have water, and you want to check, here's our dinosaur. You click on them and then you hit R, or whatever it happens to be on console. You can pull up their stats, and you can see health is full, food and water's, you know, reasonable, comfort's full. He has enough grassland and forest, and then it's really low in his population, and he's all alone. So this type of dinosaur has a huge population that it likes to live with. It has a social group, which you can see here. The social group is 0 to 20, so you can have up to 20 of these in one flock, I guess. I don't know what you call a group of dinosaurs. And then the ideal population is the maximum number of dinosaurs that it would care to live with in one enclosure. So up to 25 dinosaurs. This guy's cool. Let's get off of him. Or technically her, I guess. Weren't they all females? Jurassic Park. Like, find a way and all that. So we have 11 power here unused, which is not too much. It's only enough for the next building that I'm going to build here, which is probably going to be our ranger station. Sorry, bumped the mic there. We have our shops unlocked. I'm going to go for those here in a minute, but we do want some rangers, and we want them just barely into the power grid there. You want to maximize your use of substations. You don't want to keep using new substations because they cost you money, 20,000, and they use a power. So now I should have 1 left because this just took 10. Helicopter's back, so we'll send out a new expedition. This time I'm going for Triceratops, so that's a pretty good draw to your park. Back into the fossils. Sorry if I'm jumping around super fast. I don't want to get through the these are the best right here, amber. Trying to get through the tutorial area so that we can get to the real, you know, gameplay. In the meantime here, I want to save enough to incubate one of these, but I'm going to make 2 of these to begin with, 2 of the Struthiomimus. A lot of times now after your first one of them will fail, but it's fine.
Here's a chance to really prove yourself.
Alright, so we will definitely do that.
You find anything interesting? I want to know about it. If you don't tell me, I'll find out about it anyway. Your choice. Make the right one.
Now the next thing I like to do, go to the building upgrades, and you want to go for power upgrades. This one, improved output 1.0. And what this allows you to do is you put an upgrade in your current power plant, and it gives you 14% more power output, but it also introduces a 5% risk of power outage. Alright, so we got a dinosaur ready to release. Struthiomimus. Let's release him. There he is. She. I will do that a lot. But anyway, let's open the gate. Let him. Let her. Join her friend here. And the other one should be just about done. Hopefully it makes it. See, they'll interact, and then eventually they'll both go back into the main enclosure because that's where their food is. There we go. We got a third one. You don't have to watch all of them come out. I will give you a good look at all of the new ones that come out. So we got some new fossils. Got our Triceratops. Kind of want to hold off, right? So you will get missions to reach the genome levels that allow you to bring them in. And one way to possibly force that is go into contracts, request a contract, and go through the science advisor.
Ah, Dr. Dua.
Yeah, so here we go.
This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
Alright, so she wants us to unlock a... oh, I'm already researching. She wants us to unlock a new genome up to 60%. Just any genome up to 60%. So those are already there. Let's start on these Triceratops. We have a ranger station here. We can change the color of our vehicle after we do certain things. Upgrade slots. You can select your ranger team, tell them to go do something like refill the ground herbivore feeder, or you can also drive the vehicle if you want to. It goes down like a third-person action game kind of thing. It's pretty neat. In this, you can take pictures, or you can whip out the rifle. And with it, you can heal dinosaurs. There's another one to tranquilize dinosaurs, which I really think they should give both versions to each of the users. Doesn't make sense that the guys in the Jeep can't tranquilize a dinosaur. The guys in the helicopter can't heal them. But whatever. So now we have multiple Struthiomimus in here. See, the population and social growth has increased. All these are still nice, so they are doing well. They can now see 2 dinosaurs. There's 15 of them, and this is a pretty good time to throw in a fast food place. You kind of, for the first one, you kind of want to throw it like in the middle of the 2 viewing stations. And there's no power, so that shuts. The first thing that shuts off is going to be a ranger station. Let's go to our fossils.
Way folks are talking. Seems like you may have made some great discovery.
Made some money.
Sounds like a win to me.
Fossil. And we want to...
Whoa! Here we go. Your rep is
cosmetic
off the charts. So you're getting a reward for the entertainment division for your work on
73%.
Isla Mananceros.
Over $500,000. Let's go ahead and evade him. And one thing, yeah, so we need to earn some money before we release him, because otherwise he'll starve to death. Got those. I can go ahead and sell this one, just to get a little bit of cash. This has 8 power now, because the ranger station's powered down. You can still drive the Jeep, but you just can't give it automatic orders. So this fast food place, operational, blah blah blah, right? So you go into here, you can select what it sells between these 3 options, how much you sell it for. Managed staff is for increasing the capacity, so right now I have a capacity of 240 guests at a time. The management view is just to show you on the map or whatever what it has to do with. So I know that doesn't make sense, but anyway, we'll increase the cost of our Dinobytes to $7. I mean, these people are at an amusement park. I've never bought anything for $4 at an amusement park. Send out our expedition team again. And start on the Edmontosaurus. Can go ahead and upgrade my power plant now. And my power issue goes away. I still have 6 power. 42% on our Carnosaurus. Ceratosaurus. This game is absolutely beautiful, though. Like, you know, minus the HUD, right? This could be a picture of a Costa Rican island. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Even when you get up close, well, especially when you get up close on the dinosaurs, they look great. Anyway. So, we're making some money, right? Making 18,000 per minute. Not a whole lot. But, you kind of have to wait, or you have to do your missions to get the items, or, you know, to get the money out of the missions. Make more and more money.
Opportunity is knocking.
Take a picture of 2 of the Struthiomites. Easy. Let's go grab the Jeep.
We need
Quick
pictures of what we are doing here. And a contract is available to reward you for doing so. Look it over.
She doesn't even give me a piece that the picture needs to be, which is nice. A lot of times it'll say take a picture over 1,000 or something like that. Thread the needle there. Gates open automatically. I'm not sure if dinosaurs can run out when you drive in, though. I've never had it happen, but it seems like it's simple for them to do. So now I just have to get a couple of these guys, or girls, together and take their picture. Oh, past that. Let's see. Are there 2 of them together anywhere? Yeah. There's one in the water. Here's the other one on my left. We got all 3 of them. No, we only got 2.
You have a real eye for composition.
250 grand there. So now I can actually.
You have a good eye for composition. The photography contract was a complete success.
Throw in. Oh, actually, let's wait.
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us.
Right, so. Carnivore feeder. You want to put your feeders kind of close to your people. So your people here, they'll be able to see the animal eat. And let's release this guy. Girl.
Happy guest is what we strive to maintain here on the islands. We do that by making sure their needs are met. In a way, it's kind of like taking care of the dinos, just with more demands and less understanding. Am I right?
Things are looking good around here, huh? I love what you're doing with the place.
So they wanted me to make a clothing shop, which I do. Let's throw it right here. 3 power left. So we're feeding it. Let's see what its stats look like. All right, health's good. Food and water it has that it can go get. It's got more than enough forests, plenty of grassland, low population, and it looks like it only has 2 or 3 social. Yeah, so social group 3. And what that means is it will, you know, be fine around 2 other dinosaurs. But if you get more than that,
I'm bringing this contract to you while it's still hot.
Yep, we will definitely be doing that as well. So We want to release 2 dinosaurs, increase a genome by 60, or up to 60, and then this is about to complete a mission as well. Let's see what we got. Don't want to do that.
I like what I'm seeing. Let's keep it up. Satisfaction is what we aim to give our guests. Make them appreciate the little things. And the big things with the teeth and glassy eyes that could swallow them whole.
Fossils. Just trying to keep the Triceratops there down without actually researching it, because that other mission for the science department was to get the Triceratops up to 50%. I don't know how to go back.
Something's come up that could be interesting and profitable.
We will do that. Not sure how you actually go to get the missions back after you say, oh, I can't. If we go back one screen, is it here? Yeah. So I've done, oh, I have not done that, okay. That's my current mission. So I will be able to do that after I finish this. Here we go. It's dinosaurs 2. Construct live bait feeder. Let's do that. We don't. Oh, we do. Alright, so the live bait feeder is what you saw in the original Jurassic Park. Imagine me as a preteen girl. Where's the goat? Well, there's the goat. Got $1 million, and now we can search for the Draco Rex.
Hey, way to go! We've got our park running at maximum happiness, and our guest numbers are up as a result. That's what makes the entertainment division the envy of the rest. We get the results, am I right?
When the parks are running well, our scientific research improves. Of course, I'd never tell this to Isaac directly.
Heard it?
I was going to add that...
No. 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 Too late. Heard it. Later, Doc.
Ugh.
Here we go. Are you hungry? Oh, I think he's hungry. Don't look behind you now, goat. Yummy, yummy. Right, so we've got a new minus coming out. Let's go ahead and crack the gate open for her. So these people, 25 of them, are looking for this guy far away, so I'm going to have to build some more viewing stations around here. But for now that I've completed that other mission, I want to go back in here, missions, science, start.
I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive,
we want to get Triceratops
driven,
up to 50.
and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
We're at 50 actually, so once that's done, I'm going to release them.
Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
Okay.
We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
$80 shirts. I think $16 is
I'm
fair
looking
for sure.
forward to all the advances we'll be making as a
good
result
shot.
of completing this contract. We have you to thank for that.
$9 lunchbox, that's pretty good. Okay. So we have 1 carnivore, 4 herbivores now, making $83,000 per minute, which is pretty nuts, but that's how this first island generally goes. We're going to need another power station, so let's get that cranking. I like to put them in kind of out of the way places. And connect them behind everything here. That. And we need to put a path, always. There. So, this way. There we go. So now we have another power plant, soon to be finished. Right. Clothes shop, I've already got. Fast food, gift shop, I've got. Alright, so we're good on that. We want to extend the paths on down this direction. Like that. Oh, got a little bit closer than I wanted to. Some water there.
I owe you for this, and I won't forget it.
And we need some more.
No matter what anyone else
galleries.
says, science is what makes or breaks us. Admittedly, sometimes both. But on Isla Matanceros,
Can't get too
you are
close
making
up there.
us
It's the water,
and
so let's go ahead
yourself
and do a
look
little
good.
terrain
And
modification
that's
here.
worth a reward.
Want to get rid of the water between, just so we can put a viewing gallery down here. Get rid of a little bit more water there. It does kind of hang over. There we go. Hopefully that's enough. And that's going to be the only place. Let's delete that part of the path. And try path. There we go. Now we need to extend power out to it, so you want to have power kind of close enough, but not so close that it's only useful for it for one thing. We will bring this direction. There we go. So now that will be powered. We'll have 2 viewers there, 2 viewing stations there. And let's get another one on the course. Right about there. Path going. There we go. And same thing, power around. So this line right here is the edge of your building area. So I can actually build a bunch of stuff here. And that means I'm going to want to put some power back here. I don't really like going over the closures with power lines. There we are. So now we have 60 and 0. So 60 total power that I can use. I have multiple viewing stations here. I need a new ACU center, which is where we get our rangers and helicopters. Fit here if I can find the sweet spot. We want to connect the road to that. That will allow me to transport dinosaurs around or tranquilize any dinosaurs that get out of their cages. Let's check out the fossils that we have. Some Draco Rex fossils. Let's extract one and sell one. Construct the alliance. Grab some more fossils here. Triceratops and Draco Rex. And now, once this gets back up to 200 and something thousand, 230,000, I'm going to try for a 60% chance at a Triceratops. Because that will complete this mission. And this mission. just needed 230,000 there. Good boy. Yeah, he's scary. Or she. It's a little group here. Every once in a while, you know, one of them will get out. You gotta go get them with the helicopter, tranquilize them, put back in the cage. Gift shop. I already did. $9 lunch boxes. 230,000. So there's a chance that this will fail, but if it doesn't, then we will have completed both of those missions. One fell swoop. So I know it's a little out of the blue for me to be back and streaming. But I'm going to try to make it a thing on the weekends anyway. Stream a little bit, and then post the recorded video.
There is a new job available, and I know just the person to do it.
Except I'm trying to get back into it. Kind of, I'm in a new position at work, or in a new place and position at work, which requires me to do a lot more than I used to. And then I have, you know, children, wife. It's kind of difficult, but I am going to attempt to, you know, get back into it. Try to bring the band back together with Techno, Minecraft Lab guys. Do some 7 Days to Die, do this. I've been trying to talk Techno into getting State of Decay, another zombie game. It's pretty interesting. And I think our Minecraft days are probably over, but, you know, short-sighted naming MCL maybe. But, hopefully we can do some holiday videos of it. I haven't played it
I guess it's true that you
Christmas
never
ago.
quit. We need more people like you.
Incubation speed. Go ahead and get that success rate one. Gives you 10% more viability. And you can put that up to however many you want. Our Triceratops here, which will complete both of our missions. Let's go ahead and pull her out.
I'm marking that contract as closed. Great job.
One of my personal favorite dinosaurs.
Our new specimens, sorry, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations, but we want them to thrive.
Social
That's your
1 through
next
6,
assignment.
ideal population
Making
of
sure
6
our
to-
specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great interest, and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
So now they want me to incubate and release a 70% Triceratops. Sell that rhodium. I'm going to send out the chopper back to get just Triceratops. Actually, I don't think I can do that anymore. Yeah, so Triceratops and Dracorex is the only option there. Send it out, we gotta get some more fossils, get that up to 70%, release one, and boom, we'll complete on that. You can check out the map. So these will change colors. This is the fence. Change colors as dinosaurs do damage to it. And eventually will be red if it breaks. Then you have your feeders. You can find specific dinosaurs if you want. And you can find them like if they're hiding in the woods where you couldn't otherwise see them. And Then you also have your power. That'll be red if it's not getting power. And your various buildings. So you can click on them from that screen, your map screen. Go in, check it out. Let's get back into some research here. Let's get the electrified fence. So this electrified small light fence is your Dilophosaurus fence. Well, Jurassic Park. Still got 46 power, so we got plenty of power. We want to start thinking about a, well, I guess a third, technically, enclosure, which I think I'm going to put right here. Just a small one for the Dracorex when I do get them. In general, I've learned that the Dracorex doesn't like being in areas with other dinosaurs. It will for a few, but it doesn't care for it very much. Let's get that down. Path there, and then we can build our enclosure off of that. So you can also do curved fences, which you can't see super well here, but get it down to there and then go straight. Okay, and I'm going to want a second. So it's a good idea to put down your viewing stations earlier than you normally would, just so you know where they're going to go, right? So I'll put another one here. We'll connect the path to that. And now I can connect my fence enclosure to that. This way. Straight to here. And connect it. Then on this side we don't have as much room as the power lines, so just bring it straight down the line of the power lines here. I wish there was a way to just barely tap it out of that line, but anyway. Now we want to bring it around here, down to about even, and then straight across. So now we have an enclosure. We're going to need a gate. Right there. And now, other than power, I thought I was within it, but I guess not. Oh, just barely not. That's okay. I will put it right here. Connect it over there. Alright. So now we have power. There's no dinosaurs, obviously. But once we get the Dracorex, we will put them in there. Surprised this. Yeah, see, it's very low on social. Like, on the brink. So, your social and your population are two different things. We want to get another one out, but I kind of want to wait until I get to 70%. So let's see if we can do that now. We can sell some rhenium and amphibian fossils. Here we go, 3-star. Let's see if that gets us up. I'm not actually sure how many percentage points each star represents, but obviously it's more per star. So like this one may give you 2% or something. This I think will give me 5%, but I'm not positive. I'd have to sit there and watch it to know. Back same place. And just for curiosity's sake, let's check it out. We got 5 seconds left, so we're at 4% and 60. Doesn't even show. 66 from 61. So yeah, 5%. Not sure what this will give me, but let's go ahead and do it. We want 70% Triceratops. And let's do some more research. Building upgrades. We have fossil storage. But I think more importantly, we'll go with the scheduling. Because later on, rather than drive the jeeps around, you want to be able to select the jeep. The ranger team add a task, then you can tell them, like, you know, resupply this, resupply that, resupply this. You can only do 2, I think, without the scheduling. But I need
Feeder
to send them
supplies
here 'cause this one's
inbound.
almost empty. 2 out of 5. And sadly, there's going to be guests here looking, where's the dinosaur, Dad? Nobody knows. No dinosaur. He'll be there soon. There's our little Jeep. He's going to drive through the gate. Hopefully not let the Ceratosaurus out. For some more meat on the Barbie. Some shrimp on the Barbie. My horrible accent. Yeah, this tutorial map here, let's see. Zoom out. All of this inside here is your buildable area, minus this little mountain here. So, what I usually do is I'll cut the original one in half like I did. It gives you your 2 starters, so herbivores, carnivores, or vice versa. Build another one inside that little area there. And then I'll build like a hotel kind of here, almost centrally located. This wouldn't be a bad spot for a hotel. Here, I forget what the giant cone building is, but build that over in here. And then I'll have like my dinosaur fight pit up in this corner and a bunch of smaller exhibits along these corners. But, you know, do it however you want to do it. Just an idea. Helicopter's back. Let's see what we got. Okay, we will sell the rhodium. I feel like Mass Effect, you know, like. Alright, so Amber. 4 stars, we're at 67. Let's see where we end up. Got some new fences here. So electrified fence, you have to put in a powered area. And as long as one corner of it's within a powered area and it connects all the way through, it will, you know, remain powered. So that's very nice. It basically just makes it harder for them to bust through. Which means this is probably done. Oh, 1 minute left. Let's send out our expedition team for some more Draco Rex. So we're going to want those next.
This is Lambert, head of security.
3 more
Yours,
Triceratops.
theirs,
Okay.
and mine. Welcome to the islands.
We can do that.
So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
I agree.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends.
We're not Chris
I've
Pratt,
seen
though.
things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Alright, so...
I know
we're
these animals are considered
67.
product, but don't treat them that way.
Yes, so 67 to 76. 9% for that 4-star. Research is finished. We're going to incubate a Triceratops at 70 some odd %, so we're over this, and hopefully we will fill in that mission. Research is finished, so let's do that real quick. Kind of want, sorry for that. Kind of want to do some genetic. I like to go for the shark because it adds, well, you can see there, provides significant resistance to diseases, including cancer. It also increases their lifespan, which is nice. Resistance and lifespan keep your dinosaurs alive longer, get more money out of them from, you know, guests. Because your dinosaurs are there longer, so they can see them longer. So hopefully that one will complete and not, you know, die. If that happens, then we'll just have to try another one, but get them through. In the meantime, we can look at some buildings here. You have the Ranger Station, the ACU Center, which is your helicopter. Expedition, we already seen. Fossil we've already seen. Research Center we've already seen. Storm Defense Station. So you can unlock this on the first island here, but it doesn't really matter. The second island's where you start getting storms that will knock out your power, knock out your fences. Really bad. So the Storm Defense Station creates a big bubble around it that protects against that damage. Then you have your 3 rewards for finishing all the missions on an island. Science Center, Innovation Center, and Security Center. And what they do is just give you money based on your 3 people, how much you do for them. Alright, so we got some new fossils. Let's go there. Draco Rex trying to get up to 50%. And we want to send in the Ranger team. So add task, reboot. He will drive over there automatically, turn the power back on. In the meantime, we have a Triceratops on order. Triceratops. Oh. So we want to grab them, add, and there's the sick one.
Setting additional
So
tasks.
we'll send them in to medicate. So we have a sick Triceratops here. What do you have? Hookworms. See what I'm saying? If I didn't do the research earlier, hookworms would spread between all my herbivores and eventually kill them. Unless I could research it fast enough. So now we have, that is Triceratops 2. So we're going to want 2 more because of this mission. So let's do that. These are all completely standard dinosaurs, right? So now that we're at 76%, I can show you. Modified genome. Brings you into this like Assassin's Creed looking screen, but anyway, you can change the color pattern on the first one. Second one, you have your attack, and you can see the difference. So the null gene, the no difference gene, right? Just standard frog here. These are your stats. When you go with the whatever Lucanus cervus is, some kind of bug it looks like, beetle maybe. That changes, so now you have 5 attack, -1 viability. As you add these different genes, it brings your viability down, but it increases your rating. And your rating is what gives you more fame and fortune, right? So the more highly rated your dinosaurs are, the higher this star rating for your park will be, and the more people, and the more money, so on and so forth. And then we have defense. So we have our standard, again, frog DNA used as filler. But when we go and we take this crocodile DNA, we get skin toughness. So their defense increases, their rating increases, their viability decreases. All, you know, I guess what I'll do is I'll try the arid pattern just to show the difference. Leave everything else the same. Because it does increase the price. We went from 230 to 287. Change the appearance of that Triceratops. Science mission complete. That's another $1 million. And that is a gene that we can alter.
I've done it. We are on the path to a pure strain dinosaur. This will definitely shift the paradigm. I can't ignore this accomplishment. With your help, obviously. That goes without saying. But under my direction. I think we make a good team. Let's do this again. I'll let you know when.
I've witnessed Dr. Dua flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
Dr. Wu. He was the the doctor in Jurassic Park that said, "Oh no, we don't allow them to breed. They're all female," you know. To which the famous line, "Life finds a way." Dr. Ian Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum, who they actually got to voice his character in here, and I think that is super awesome. Alright, so, you know, we've got more dinosaurs, we draw in more people. I think we can charge an extra $1 for a lunchbox. Same thing. Let's increase the money. It's now $8 for some dino bites, whatever those are. And I think your dinosaur shirt will now cost you $17. Thank you very much. Again. Got them cooking, so they're in the 90s, which is pretty good. Once we bring those two in, we will finish this mission. There's 1 and 2. Let's just zoom in here for the difference in coloring.
I wasn't entirely sure about this one, but
See,
you proved me wrong.
Slightly different coloring to this one. We will definitely do that. This is the main
Lambert
mission,
here.
you can tell, because it's $1 million
I've got a new
reward.
assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once over, then let me know if you're interested.
Okay.
Glad to have you on board. As you can imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
Alright, so.
I'm gonna need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
Thank you, Lambert. Trying to show the difference in
Okay,
coloring.
next you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond Creation laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
Anyway, you can see a slight difference. This one has some
I see you've hatched a Triceratops. Might be
Stripes.
cute now, but
These two
that's
do
only
not.
gonna last for about a week.
So we want ACU reload speed. Let's go with that. Building upgrade, ACU reload speed. Right there. 2 more minutes. No, I have to come back. Let's get our fossils out. Getting close to 50% on the Dracorex. Try an Edmontosaurus. Might fail, it's only 50-something%. Oh, look.
I'd strongly suggest you consider taking this contract.
Triceratops here. All hanging out.
Each new discovery furthers our understanding. It's valuable work. Take it.
Okay, 39 power. So we're doing pretty good here. I mean, it's a tutorial island, not a whole lot goes wrong. There are a couple times where it can get a little worrying. Like say this guy gets angry, he will smash right through the gate and start eating people. It's a little weird. Let's get that ACU reload speed now. There we are. Z's, so we want to grab a ranger team and tell them to come and
Adding to the list.
dino. You want to keep an eye on these too, so like 3 out of 10 is how many more of these will pop up before this thing is out of food. What kind of cold do you have? Poppin' cold. No cure for that, right? So now we've done that, and if our Edmontosaurus is successful, we will complete this first part of the mission. We're out of fossils, yep. Alright, made it. Let's release him.
This next bit is gonna sound a little crazy because, frankly, it is. But we are gonna encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Yes. So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
Okay, so now he's going to cause this dinosaur to attack right down here.
What can I say? You did good. Without exceptional security, nothing else here would be possible. That's our mandate. And on Isla Madanceras, you're showing the rest of us how it's done.
Here we go.
You're deserving of this reward.
Let him out, and he's gonna get all crazy. People start to notice we shouldn't be around the 10-ton creature slamming into the fence. Go ahead, buddy. There he is. Fence broken. So we're going to get our ranger team. They can come and repair the fence. I need to let him out first, though. And
request received. Responding to repair.
And now we have to let it go for a minute until it updates here. If you do it too early, then it just happens again and again until you let it just happen. This will update after it attacks a guest.
Okay, we have our runner. Time to tag him and bag
helicopter.
We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill.
Fly it.
So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
You have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it at a later time. Right now, we have our hands full.
Has anyone seen a rampaging angry dinosaur? Oh, there he is. So you want to get in kind of close, learn how to fly a little bit better. Just never do it. Pull out the dart gun.
Changing orientation.
Find him. There
Asset
he is.
in range. Hit recorded.
Got a single shot of the sedative in him.
Shot missed.
Missed that one. There we go. That way that one gets trained. There we go.
Threat dealt with.
Now,
Controls relinquished.
Dinosaur is out for the count. I'm going to grab your transport helicopter, which is also your ACU. And back in the...
Collecting asset.
I'm going to make him a friend just because a lot of them like to be done in pairs at least. Otherwise, their social group's too small and then they get crazy. They'll break out again. Grab another contract. Let's go with the science department.
We've got a new offer here that you should definitely look over.
This is a plus for both, which is nice. Usually it's a give and take between the 3 different branches. But reach $150,000 income per minute.
I'm Claire Deering, and I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
Okay.
The more resources we have at our disposal, the more opportunities we have in furthering our understanding of these animals.
That Ceratosaurus. That's your moneymaker at the beginning of the game. Everyone likes to come and see the big carnivores, and he's the only one to start off with, so... Might be a good plan to... Well, I'll wait for the DNA to get done, right, so that'll increase this percentage chance, and then I can modify him. Like this, right? It's like my whole childhood.
Confirming asset delivery.
This is actually, Jurassic Park was actually one of the first movies my parents ever took me to.
And that's the job finished. True and square. Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them. Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
All the contracts are now
Excellent
complete.
work on that contract. Our research budget is more secure now.
This dinosaur, the Edmontosaurus, was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious. And who's to argue?
So you need 78% in order to modify this this gene. I have 78%, so is it because I lowered with that? Nope. Maybe that's not how it works. Maybe you need more than that. Sure. Anyway, now we're up to $742,000 to pay one of these guys. Got a whole crowd of people. Bunch of guests. And we need to keep working that Draco Rex. Partially completed. Shop. There we go. Fossils. Another Draco Rex. That'll get us up to 50. And then this one, the very high amber, which are the best, get us even higher. We can make some Draco Rex. Put them in this little enclosure here. Get them set up with some food first. So again, you want to put your feeders in front of your viewers so that they get a good view of them eating. And I think, yep, all the dinosaurs are out of there, so I'm going to close it. We just hit 50% of the Draco Rex. Now he's available. Alright, so clothing. So what we're going to need to do, if we go into management view, see the green, or, you know, not green, I guess, blue, is very low demand for these things. This guy down here has a red for food, drink, which you get from fast food, shopping, and fun. I don't know how you're not having fun sitting here looking at 9 different dinosaurs, but anyway. So what I want to do is landscape. I want to remove forest in kind of a medium radius here, and I'm just going to follow it down this direction to get some more room. We're going to take out the trees here because we're going to put in some shops once we complete this road. This is costing money here. You can see the hundreds and hundreds dwindling down over there. Bottom right. I'm going to bring a path on back through here. Having it just kind of wind my way back in here. Okay. And we want to follow that up with power. Wrong one. There we go. And since this is the narrower part, I'm going to bring it on this side. bring the power up against the line that doesn't allow you to build anything anymore. And then I'm going to put a power station here. Like that. I'm going to put another power station in between here. Say right about there. And connect that. So now I have power coverage all along this walkway. Grab a drink there, sorry. Alright, so it's back. And we have enough for the Draco.
We've some work you might be interested in.
Yep, I will be doing that now. We're gonna go to China and go for the Huyangosaurus, I guess. It's kind of like a Stegosaurus. Do some more research. You want to continually research. So this is defense and resilience. Resilience to disease. Here we have attack and resilience. And here we have attack and defense. So I'm going to start with attack and defense. Eventually I'm going to have battling dinosaurs. We have a new Ceratosaurus, so let's release her. Let's see, completely different color scheme. These are genetically modified creatures here. Open the gate. These are, like I said,
A
your
carnivore,
big
I
crowd
see.
drawers.
This time, a Ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back, and a bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone. Or in a group.
Don't look at this as extra work. Look at it as extra money and experience.
2 on that one, so it should probably come.
Heading to the feeder now.
Check these, 160 and 90, so it's
Confirmed.
61. The larger the cost, the lower this is. So this is 1 out of 5. If that 1 goes away, like say this dinosaur eats that 1, then it starts showing starvation. So this will still be 4 more goats. Right, Draco Rex. Let's start it on that. These are 61. We're going to incubate them 150,000 a piece. We're going to do 2 at a time because these, if you don't have 2 within like the first minute of bringing the first one in, busts out the gate and starts attacking. They are very irritable, we'll say. Renium for 100,000. And here's our first Yangosaurus. And if there's any dinosaur lovers out there, you know, feel free to correct my pronunciation. I probably still won't say it right. Let's head back to China and get some more of that sweet, sweet Yangosaurus DNA. And exit the screen, please. Thank you. Yeah. So later on, you get a monorail, and this is how all of our people are coming in. So there's a train of people coming in, and they'll also take a train of people out. There's 1 and 2. Nice. Both. So nice. Skip that on accident. We will see the next one. This is a new dinosaur. Sorry about that. In the meantime, check the power. We have 37. Hotel only takes 10. Good time as any to get this one in. Red time. I like to do the hotel in a big, wide open spot so I can surround it with
All
shops.
hail the Dragon King,
Dinosaur,
the Draco Rex. Sounds so intimidating, but it's just a plant eater. However, just in case they do rule the Earth again, don't tell them I said that.
Alright, so let's watch this one. Not sure if it's in the same family as the looks like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Draper.
Alright, so since their enclosure's clear over here and disconnected from here, in order to use this single creation lab, save money on that, call in the helicopter, tell it to
Confirming
tranquilize
task.
both of them, and then once they're both down, I can transport them with the other helicopter and take them to their own enclosure, where they will live more or less happily ever after. I don't know if you guys would find it fun or not, but you can also name the dinosaurs. So if you have any names that you want to throw in,
I gotta
just
give props
put
where
in
props are due.
a rough
You
approximation
slayed this
of the
building
dinosaur's
contract.
species and what name you want. I would do so. Alright, so we finished that mission, which unlocked a new island. This one has tropical storms. It starts off
Yes,
broken.
Site C, more commonly known as Isla Muerta, a newly developed island. The name, roughly translated, and I do mean roughly, the island of the dead. Fitting. Humorous, even.
Alright, and new diseases. So you can go directly there. I like to stay at the first island, get what I can get out of it, and then move on. So we'll stay. Oh, we got cynodont fossils. I don't know what a cynodont is. Looks like maybe a mammal. But we'll sell that. And we got some Yangosaurus. We will extract. Probably research. Okay. Genetics is always fun. Mad scientist way. So 27 unused power. We want to get some shops out here around. We want to unlock the restaurant. There. So let's see. Missions. You can check your how close you are to unlocking a new thing. So if I finish the science one here, I'll unlock the science center. If I finish the entertainment, I'll get the restaurant that I want, and then skin toughness 2.0, which is a genetic upgrade. But I'm going to do a mission for him. As soon as I figure out how to go back, here we go. Contracts, new contract, request, entertainment.
This contract can really help our bottom line.
So they want me to sell a Edmontosaurus. I can do that. I don't get nearly as much money, but that's fine. So in order to sell them, you have to find them first. You want to sell the first one because he's older.
Request acknowledged.
Tranquilize. As soon as he's done tranquilizing this one, he'll go down and tranquilize that one. In the meantime, we can grab the transport team, grab one of these, and move them over to the new home.
Asset collection request received.
And then we can grab the other one, move them in.
En route to collect the asset.
They'll move to their new place. And now he's gone. So sell a dinosaur, you take the same transport team, grab it. Down here you can see it says sell dinosaurs R. So you hit R, you're about to sell it, blah, blah, blah. You don't get nearly as much money as you did putting into it, but that's fine. Sell him, we got some new fossils. These are all really low level ones. Need some amber.
Transportation.
Back to China. Okay. Research is going.
Asset
Got
being
these
transported.
huge sky cranes. You know, these dinosaurs are probably only like a ton. Throw them in the back of the Jeep. Like flatbed them there or something, I don't know. Did they bring velociraptors in Jurassic Park London. Bring them in trucks with big cages on the back of them.
Asset in transit.
And no, I do it.
You'd think dinosaurs would basically sell themselves, but everyone knows it isn't that easy. Even if you made it look like it was by completing that contract.
I don't know if you got that. That wasn't actually a question. You gave like a rhetorical
Asset transported.
And answered it. Anyway, close shop. Bring that in close to. So we're gonna want some
Delivery
shopping.
has been completed.
And then we're gonna bring in a gift shop, which will hopefully fit right here. Then we're gonna need some power. So let's get that going. Next. If I could fit that there. It'd be nice if it would. Guess what's right here. Power there. Then we're gonna want a substation over here to continue our stores. Connect it there. Okay. Just got some new stores coming in, and when they're done, we'll change their production. We're already upgraded, yeah. I remember, yeah, okay. So I built the second one here. I'm gonna upgrade it as well. Just to get more power out of my current stations, power plants. These are done. Close shop 2. You can also rename these. I don't know if you want to. So here, I guess I will sell hats for $11, and here I can sell. Let's go night vision goggles for $31. That's pretty good. Got some new fossils. Hey, there we go. Amber. Extract DNA. Let's go with the low quality one and sell the silver. I like how we just stole silver from China. Everyone's fine with it. Get some more. And
your rep
soon
is
we're gonna
buying
be
you
at
cred
50%.
with everyone in entertainment, including me.
250 grand for...
An offer just came our way.
close.
Don't let it sit too long.
I want to put a fast food place out here for this this viewing gallery. Get them out there. What is this fast food place selling? Dynamite. And clothing shop selling shirts, right? There's our 50%. So let's get...
I know that Dr. Dua is demanding, but she does have a point. The science division, well, that's the foundation of why we're here. You've got to raise your reputation. Show her what you got. Maybe surprise yourself.
Get some fast food here. Completed that contract.
You met the objectives and secured a victory. I was expecting no less.
Once this is done, I will switch it to, I think it's called Dino Feast or something. The hotel is going to bring more people on this side. So they'll come in, rather than having to leave, they'll come in and stay at the hotel. And then you'll have food and shopping next door. We're going to put a big cage, or whatever you want to call these, over there. Okay. So instead of bites, we will sell feasts for $20. Ooh, and he's already maxed out, see? 240, 240, so you want to manage your staff, increase that number. You got to keep an eye on that as your park grows, because they will essentially lose money if you don't increase the guests. We're at 242, so definitely have to keep an eye on that clothing shop. These guys are not doing as well. 90, or 35, and probably less, and 7. This, I have found this isn't a very good spot for a shop. You want to get the shops directly in between your viewing galleries and wherever people will come from. if you do this in a similar way as me, you want to cheat this just a little bit more to the left so you can fit a path in there. Either way. Some more fossils. Synodont. We'll extract the DNA on these two and then make that dinosaur. Probably getting pretty close to these dinosaurs dying, because they do die of old age eventually. We got some Dinobites, 75 people. Increase those to $7. And we're going to want to put a cage back in here, an enclosure, and a big enclosure over here. So I think I'll do like a dinosaur fight club kind of thing down here. Gonna find the edge, leave enough room for a path to go behind it, place it. And this one is that big, so maybe get another one up here, kind of same thing, about there, and then you connect with the path. Oh, okay, that's the right one. There we go. Wanna keep bringing this one around. Too close. Too close. Gotta get a fence in there too. Go. And then our fence. Oh, it's electric. Let's get a fence going here. There we go, that's one side. And really hard to see in the trees, but leave enough room for a path to go beyond it. Oops. Trying to get a path here. And we want to grab it. We gotta kind of like that. Too close. And just kind of hug this area here, bring it up, and so now they can walk all the way around. Got two areas, and we just need power on this side. Let's see, plenty of room for stores right here, so I'm going to put this where it will contact them as well. If I can find a sweet spot. There we go. And just connect our power. Okay. Do a little bit of rainforest deforestation here. Room for some shops. And in general, a gift shop or a clothing shop, and then a fast food. Let's throw that down there. And check our power that we have left. 20. So, not too shabby. Alright. How many people we got shopping here? 100. Same question, 40. 233. Okay. Looking pretty good. A little bit more research maybe. It's almost like oh, what would that be? Not quite as micromanagement heavy as Theme Park, which was an old game, but maybe like a tycoon game. Some micromanagement, building. No, it's definitely a simulator, but there are some elements from other genres. Anyway, let's incubate some Hoangosauruses. Again, 2 if you can help it. Mykeus, the really small one here, not so bad if they're all by themselves. They're not that strong, so it's unlikely that they'll break through the gate. And these guys kind of have the opposite, right? So their social group is real low, only 3. If you put more than 3 of these guys in a cage, they get agitated. They start breaking out. Looks like one of our dinos didn't make it, so let's suck up the loss and do it again. Right. Doing pretty well here. Back here, I'm going to want to run a path. Kind of this direction. Up and around. There we go. And then, let's see. Somebody died. Who did we lose? Mykeus. Died of old age. Kind of flip it out there. So, whenever they die, you want to get them out as soon as you can. They
Heading
will
to pick
start
up the
decaying
asset.
and then spread disease that way. Not a good plan to leave them laying there decaying. Even if the Carnosaur, I keep saying Carnosaur because I play Warhammer, but the Cartosaurus, I think it's called. Even if they're around, they won't eat the whole thing. So you gotta get the dead ones out. And we're almost to 100% on both of those. Let's open the herbivore gate. Do our fossils real quick. Edmontosaurus, I forgot I need to get another one of those. I think I sold one. Let's check out the Huangosaurus.
Transporting asset.
The Huangosaurus, another member of the Stegosaurians.
Looks pretty awesome. At least as cool as a Stegosaurus. I like the shoulder protrusions. Wish we had... Well, no, I don't. It would be cool if we had miniature versions of these alive today. Super large ones, maybe not.
Nice job. I feel like we are starting to understand one another.
But anyway, you can name the Huangosaurus if you want. Let's release the other one. And I need to replace that Edmontosaurus if I can. Still not out of goats.
I'm doing what I can to help you. Do what you can to help the security division.
They just want us to make a small herbivore.
I've spent years studying and working with the dinosaurs to understand how they think. And they are smarter than we give them credit for. How you treat them determines what they will become.
And yeah, so, basically, at this point, I've conquered the first map. There is more to do, though. I did unlock the... I did not unlock it. Yeah, there it is. The restaurant. So, a restaurant right next to a hotel makes a lot of sense to me. And you want to keep an eye on your power, right? So, we still have 17. We probably want to build a new power station pretty soon. And for my fight club...
You got a knack for solving problems. That's a valuable skill, especially around here.
Anyway, for my fight club... Oh, I also forgot. Anytime you release dinosaurs, you do want to check them, right? So, Probably use a couple
I don't know
more
what
of
you've been up
these,
to, research or
they're at
whatever,
the lowest
but
point of their
it's paid
population is
off.
social. So if one were to die for some reason, the other one would flip out and start busting it out. Let's go ahead and do that before I forget. We'll release him just to replenish our Edmontosaurus hole that we had from selling that one. Incubate 2 more of these. Gotta wait for him to get out. The restaurants want to set. We got 165 people in this restaurant, which would be unbearable. But we're gonna do
Ladies and
steak.
gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Edmontosaurus to the
for
park.
our guests, and it's a $29 steak. That should be a pretty good steak. And okay, so let's do another Draco Rex. The very first time I played, I thought the Draco Rex, right, like Tyrannosaurus Rex, was going to be a carnivore. So I had a similar setup. So I kind of settled on this style, you know, put a gate around, save the money, only use one of these. So I breed one, comes out, the guy's like, oh, Draco Rex, blah, blah, blah. I open the gate to the Carnosaur, Ceratosaur pit. He runs in, he runs around, he gets eaten. So immediately I realize, oh, that's a herbivore. That's not a, it's not a carnivore.
If you ever want to build a situation where these animals will truly trust you, then there are times when you have to let them run free, even when that means they want to kill, because that's what they need to do.
It's horrible advice, Owen. I will leave them in bondage. Okay, so now we have 2 of these to go. They will come out, tranquilize them, transport them over. It's a little bit more, you know, work. I could just build another one of these now that I have 3.5 million. But it's not that much more work. And those buildings are $400,000 and they require power. Alright, so let's see. There's the edge, right? So I'm going to build it like... Let's grab the right thing here. Viewing. So we're going to want one facing there. Another one right about there. Then a third one. Let's go right about there. Then we're going to do our path. So first path. And come out this direction, over to the edge, corner. To get rid of that. Just follow it all the way around here. We'll go up that direction with it, but not worried about it right now. Connect that. Now we need to do power and fences. So we're at 17. We're gonna want electrified fences. Let's see. So hug this. What are you doing? Okay. One. And build it like that. around. There we go. And we should be able to build a single power station here. Say right about there. Connect that and be good. See, the electrified fence connects it. I feel like we're not connected. Or I just don't, yeah, I just don't have enough power. Alright, so time for a new power plant as well. Get one back in here probably. Now that I think about it, maybe not the greatest plan. So now I have to run this all the way around. Sorry. Connect it here. Okay, what's going on here then? I guess it's just not done yet. Should complete. Let's go ahead and get that dead dinosaur out of here. Another one, yeah. Just so, okay, like directly.
Heading to collect the asset.
And then I need you to come and put
Setting
these
additional
guys down.
tasks.
Bait a couple more of these guys. And now we can check the fossils. Ampa. Some DNA coming in. Should be about done with research. Building upgrades. Keep going with power plants. And I do want to put in the upgrades here of scheduling. And scheduling.
The numbers are looking great.
Yes, they are. It's going pretty well. We've got our dinosaur fight club going on back here. Need to put some water. Like, right? A little bit of water. Get rid of some of the trees. Okay. Power's up, so we have 34 available. Forgot we put another pin back here. Let's just make sure that I did that right. Yep, closed it. And the last thing is we need some gates. Otherwise our rangers can't get in. There's a gate there. Let's put a gate. It's right there. So the feeder is empty. Let's grab our ranger team. Make them do it.
En route
We're all
to
out of
top-up
goats.
feeder. Confirming task.
Should probably put a second feeder in there. I thought I already did. Oh yeah. Move these guys over to join their friends.
Asset to be collected. Asset requiring collection.
Let's grab another ranger team. So you can go to your ranger station, add new team, get a second one. And ranger team 2, drive vehicle. I think one of the things you gotta do to unlock new jobs. You gotta get going, you know, pretty decent pace. And then you wanna like power
Asset
slide.
transportation underway. Assets in the air.
So that's power slide, unlocks the blue one, and then the red one, I don't remember if it's jump, like jumping a ramp. That wasn't enough. Or if it's it's just top speed for a certain amount of time. Watch out. Can't actually hit it. But I think it's top speed for a certain amount of time. Will give you the red skin. I have not figured out how to unlock the like, old school Jurassic Park Jeep theme, which I'll show you here in a minute.
Asset delivered.
So there's the red skin, just top speed for I don't know, 8 seconds, something like that. You get an achievement the first time you do it.
Transportation.
Nice.
Remember, the show must go on. This contract makes that possible.
Right, so just, you can also change the paint job on your helicopter, but Ranger, that's not what I wanted. Ranger team, paintbrush. So 1993 Jeep. If anyone knows how to unlock this, please let me know in the comments or in chat of the stream. Hey Echo. Echo the Velociraptor. Sorry, got you on my phone for the chat, so I didn't see you. See you there. Don't have a 2-monitor setup here in this house that I moved to. But so we got the blue Jeep, we got the red Jeep. Ranger team. Alright, so they're in there. They're in here. These are done. Bring them out. And we want to open the gate. Grab some more dino DNA. Just about to move to the next island. Ought to be a good time. No fossils. Alright, so Dino Fight Club too. Gotta remember that. See what we can do. The Ceratosaurus. So we got the Savannah pattern. Lifespan I'm not super worried about for this guy, because he's going to be in it to win it. So let's see. We got Crow DNA for attack. Goes down by 6 if I change it, so I kind of want him to be the best he can be at attack. So incubate one of those, and then let's get our next best fighter here, modify him up. Make him Alpine pattern. Change the coloration. So 66 attack, 61 attack, or 61 and 33. I think we'll go with the aggressive instincts, snake DNA for the attack and defense, because he's going to need some defense to fight off the Ceratosaurus. There's some more defense, or we can bring his attack up as well. Let's do that. More snakes. Get all the snakes. Bring them both in, and we'll see our first dino fight of the stream, anyway. I think probably gonna have to do some editing on these and break them up into parts for the video. Not sure. Probably just upload directly to YouTube. How I have it set up. So if that is the case, I apologize. There'll be weird cuts where I don't have a 4 hour long episode. Got some amber. Amber is by far the best way, or the best find. Let's check those missions, because we only have one. We're gonna want... This unlocks a new dinosaur, which is nice. He is almost finished, so I should probably finish that. And he is so close. So I'm gonna get him first, then him, then go back to science. Let's go back, contracts, security.
A contract just landed on my desk. You need to take a look.
What a winky dink, we're about to have a dinosaur carcass. Well, we will if he finishes. Research. Only 3 to go, so we'll finish out the research. That'll probably be a good time to move over to the next island. And for the winter, we're going to have herbivore feeding and carnivore feeding. So whoever wins will still have food, and hopefully, you know, we'll have just some massive, awesome dinosaur over here that wins all of the fights. Once they're done, anyway. Is there anyone who is looking for food? You guys have food. You're kind of looking, but I'm not putting another one there. Drink. Same thing. Shopping. Alright, so he wants to shop real bad. Let's get that going. Gift shop. Right, next to that. Let's check our power situation. 30. Upgrade this a little bit. Improved output. There we go. My dinosaur rating should go up when these new dinos come out too. Should be nice. Right. Let's release him, get him over to the Dino Royale part of the park.
The journey is really just a series of small, sometimes random, chaotic, if you will, steps. And you've just taken one. Step.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, come on. Okay, so I unlocked the, this is like the free-for-all island. Sandbox. That's the word. No contracts.
That island
keep
was a
progress.
land of wonder.
I need to
and
close
life.
this gate before he runs in
Possible,
there and eats
primal,
all of my
instinctual,
dinosaurs.
predatory, prehistoric life.
There we go.
And death. This would be Isla
Tranquilize
Nublar's
him,
legacy.
And then we will.
Not Hammond's dream of a Jurassic
competitor.
Park, but something altogether
So we
more
definitely got to name him,
fitting.
right? Since he's my favorite for the fight, he's going with his art creator namesake. Shoot
Contact confirmed.
right in the face. Oh, right in the eye. He's down. He's down. Alright, the transport team, take him. Take Mikey.
Picking up asset.
Down in his new forever home. Let's release that Triceratops. In this corner, a competitor weighing in at 15 ton. I'm not sure if that's true. Is that guy. He's got some weapons, that's for sure. Some lungs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Triceratops to the park.
Oh wow, 12 tons. Give me an award. Got it right. 3 meters tall. Ooh, you're a big boy. Girl, whatever you are.
Task received.
Tranquilize. It's like, left, right, go. Towards the end, before you move to the next island, you want to start keeping these for sale ones, like the ones that you can sell, or the ones that you plan on selling, even if it's these. because the next island, the money, you won't have, you know, whatever you have here, which I've had as much as 12 million or something on my first playthrough. You won't have that at all. So it's a good plan to keep all your fossils. When you get over the new island, you fix the immediate problems, and then you want to build a fossil shop. I forget what it's called. The fossil place. Because you can sell those fossils, because your fossils do go over, even though your money doesn't. And then you just have like free money. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and queue up the next competitor for the now flying over here. Oh, just dropped off. Ceratosaurus. Drop off the
Acknowledging asset collection
Triceratops. And we're definitely gonna have to watch that. But let's get some more dinos while we can. Dino DNA.
The Science Division is always on the lookout for ways to improve our bottom line.
We'll absolutely do that. And then we need to get a ranger team ready so that we can photograph when the Triceratops gets eaten. I mean, it's pretty much, it's gonna happen, you know? So let's get ranger team 2. I'm gonna add a task, just have them, I don't know. Oh, we're not gonna do anything with them yet. Just have to get over there real fast. Oh, we got a dead dinosaur. Where you at? Steel mines.
Asset requiring collection.
36% there. That going out. Research. There we go.
Commencing asset transit.
Hours 46. So we're good. He's getting a drink, you know, checking out his locale. And he's soon gonna have a friend. Oh, no, he's not. I've seen this bug before. This thing will stretch all the way over there somehow. Say that he dropped off the dinosaur, but he didn't. And I'll have to go back and do it again. Maybe
Transporting
this
asset.
guy will be done by then. I don't know how you make these fight each other, but that would be cool too. These don't really fight. These might. I haven't tried. These don't. These are just food, basically. At least you see what you look like. Since you're all updated.
Delivery complete.
Alright, so let's tranquilize these two. This guy out again. Fossil Center. Track DNA.
We're doing the improbable, and you're doing the impossible. Thanks.
Confirming contact.
Got him in a tail. Now let's try this transport again. Hopefully it actually takes him. Ceratosaurus over here is
Picking up
important.
asset.
Don't have any dinosaurs back here yet, but do have a distinct lack of water in there. Let's get some of that going. Let's put a little bit of land there in the middle. There we go. That way they can walk through. Where are we at? Nice, yeah.
Asset has been collected.
Bird's eye view. Certainly do that. So, the current park, if we go here, that'll kind of clear out all the dinosaurs and stuff. So, you start off with this section right here and this, right? This is where your visitors come in. And then I've built a pathway all the way along this way. And it's going to connect here, come all the way back. But basically I have a, hold on a second. I have a Ceratosaurus pen with 2 Ceratosaurus in it. And then I have all of my herbivores, which are basically every other dinosaur, in the other side of the pen. And if I zoom in a little bit, put a cage around the creation lab so that I can decide which animals come out of it. I have another pin here for Dracorex, but at the very
Impressive work on that contract.
There's going to be a
Didn't
dinosaur
go
battle here in a
unnoticed.
second between a Ceratosaurus, who is highly upgraded, and a
Asset has been delivered.
Triceratops, which has more defensive upgrades. And we're going to see who wins. I need a ranger team here as well. To take a picture.
Resupply request acknowledged.
So let's see them duke it out. They're not going to be friendly. Nope. First blood. A big hit too. Wow, this is gonna be a close fight. 68 to 66. Let's grab the ranger team, drive it. I gotta snap a photo of them fighting there. 22 grand. A little bit.
Correct moment to capture.
We can see. Oh, they're breaking up. They don't want to duke it out no more. Grab the other ranger team to. Other ranger team, add a task. Go heal the sick dinosaur.
Adding task.
Back over to this one. Drive it. One more hit. I agree. I kind of set it up that way. That's why the Ceratosaurus has my name. And one of my contracts is to capture a photo of one dinosaur eating another. So I'm really hoping that he does win, but I have seen Triceratops win these fights. Not this one, obviously. But, there he goes. Yeah, why not? It's pretty cool when he does win, though. He slams one of his horns up to the throat of the Ceratosaurus. And there's that.
You took this photo all by yourself, huh?
Oh, and healed.
Task received.
Go. So
I
kinda
knew
set up
you
like a
were the right
dinosaur,
person for the job.
Oh, thank you. Herman says, cool park. What island is this? This is the first island. This is the tutorial island, basically. As soon as I finish research and do a couple of these fights, I'm
Heading
moving
to pick
the
up the
second
asset.
island. I'm probably going to do a fight here, and then I just wanted to see if the Dracorex actually fights. So we'll incubate one of those, see if he'll fight. I don't think he will. I think it'll just be, you know, food. But this is the last research I need to do, and I'm trying to get some non-fossils, I guess. The ones that you can just sell for cash. I'm trying to get those stocked up so when I do move to the next island, I can sell them. And we need to remove dead
Heading to collect the asset.
But yeah, hotel, Draco Rex pen, and you have all your shops right here. This is like my services, and these are my science buildings and that sort of thing. Where I build my dinosaurs, carnivore pen, herbivore pen, and eventually another herbivore pen. Because the herbivores, you end up with a lot more of them. They don't always like each other. I'll leave him in there because he likes to break out. Draco Rex. Isle Nubar. I don't actually know them by name, so let's see. Yes. So I've unlocked these 3 so far. This is more like a sandbox one, I guess. I haven't actually been there. But, I've been to the second island on another game. And it's pretty rough. So, first time I found out that you can easily bankrupt yourself, and if you don't have a fossil center, then it's hard to come back out of that.
Asset has been transported.
And the second time, I'm doing a lot more successfully, but I unlocked the Velociraptor, and he continually breaks out and starts murdering everyone. Anyway, we should have round 2 coming up here. We have a Yangosaurus, who's thirsty and panicky. And I lost him in the trees, but that's okay. Here, our Ceratosaurus. I have a second before they start fighting, so let's grab another contract here.
Business is good, but it can always be better. Consider this contract.
Fossils. And the closer to 100% you get with these, the better anyway, so. Here we go. Fight 2. Gotta get a good spot. It's not in the trees. Basically just what you've seen. And sorry if this video seems weird to anyone. I'm actually answering chat questions. The Yangosaurus is the newest one. So I have a Draco Rex, Edmontosaurus, I think it's the Ceratosaurus, Wangosaurus, Triceratops, and the Mykeus. There's one more dinosaur that I know of that you can unlock on the first island. It's kind of like an Ankylosaurus, not the same. But I have to unlock the science,
Understood.
the last science level. So, we have a winner again.
Word is that a new contract is available.
I can definitely do that. He is now dead.
Storms, they're the first sign. An omen, if you believe in that sort of thing, which I don't, except when I do.
Let's go ahead and get him out of here. We'll release our last one, who's probably just going to be a snack. I think he'll fight. But he does like the bust up gates and stuff, so he's a surly little fellow. I can show you the dinosaurs that I have unlocked here. So, I think I just named them all. That was pretty good from memory. But there's one more that I know of you can unlock, and I think it's this one or a similar shaped one. Might be that one. And the way you do that...
Commencing asset transit.
Get them started on tranquilizing him.
No problem.
And then should be a dead one.
Asset
Should
collection request received.
Dying of old age. But, no, hey, Herman, don't worry about the questions, man. All about it. I actually like watching you play this too. So, if I go into here and I go reputation, her next unlock is the Science Center. His next is the Innovation Center, and then he unlocks the Security Center. So, if I unlock the Science Center, the next one after that is this Crichtonsaurus. That's the last dinosaur I know of that you can unlock on the first island. Extract DNA there and send them back out. But he is in, I think it's this one, or it could be that one. When you unlock the science missions enough, so I'm gonna do some right now. Let's get those done. Go. So that's one set, and then that'll cover a space about that big. We're gonna get another one over here. And probably one more. Maybe over here. Okay, and let's get that path going. There we go. So, where are you at, Mike? What's your food at? 2. So, if you're ever looking for a dinosaur like I am and you can't find it, go to the
The
map.
Science Division
There he is.
thanks you. And so
Health's
do
almost
I.
full, so we'll send him some lunch, I think. It's probably not going to be a fight, but give her a shot.
Collecting asset.
Put it in there. Where are these doing? 3. And these have got to be getting low, yeah. So let's get the ranger team. Assign them the task.
Acknowledging request for
Fill
feeder
these.
resupply.
Good.
Request acknowledged.
That one's pretty good. And these have never been refilled. So
No
yeah.
problem.
Fossils. So I'm going to keep these so I can sell them on the next island. Yeah, the
Transit
Innovation
has
Center,
commenced.
once I do get that unlocked, is going to be great. What it does is...
Take this contract. It's a good one for both of us.
So what it does is just increase the amount of money per entertainment skill or level or whatever you want to call it. And it's thousands of dollars per minute, which is really nice. So he wants me to assist in 4 combats, so I'm going to go ahead and bring up another trike. Or, yeah, trike. Triceratops and another Hyangosaurus, because I know that they fight, so bring those in, and that will give Myke, as long as he wins, 4 combat victories, which will complete that mission. New genome to 60%, that's not going to happen until I do the next unlock. The last dinosaur that you can do on this island. And I probably won't do that before I go to the next island anyway. All my research is done, which it is. So we're done with that for now. We're making money hand over fist here. $250,000 per minute, which is pretty nice.
Asset transportation
Lowering
complete.
him in, most likely like a goat. Yeah, there he is. So go get your drink. So, yeah, don't turn around. Yep. I'm pretty scared too. Must go faster. Must go faster. Oh, your lunch. Sorry. So, just like the Mykeus, they do not fight back. Let's go ahead and get you out of there.
En route to collect the asset.
And as you can see, that is not a combat victory, because it's more like a hunter with prey. These are done, so let's release them. Get them out, and I think after he gobbles them up, we'll probably move to the next island. I know it gets boring after sitting here watching the same thing over and over. Get our helicopter out.
Task received.
Both of them down, and probably one at a time.
Asset transportation.
That's how I saw it. Triceratops taking one of these down I unleashed one of these into their pen, so he was up against like 6 of them. They do fight one-on-one, they don't fight as a group, but you know, after a couple, doesn't really have a chance.
Asset to be collected.
Yeah, he smelled lunch as soon as they dropped it in the cage. Came running. Need to replenish that, sure.
En route to feeder.
I don't want to overstuff them. It's, you know, hungry animals. More likely to eat each other. I don't want them to be starving either. It only weighs 1 ton. It's got a combat infamy of plus 56 though, and a dinosaur rating of 164. It's a 5-star. The other one should, yep, here it comes. Should be coming in. See how this ends. Probably like the other two. Let's get another science contract.
An opportunity has presented itself.
I can do that. Need a Mykeus or 2 anyway. I think my other one's died. Probably modify them as well. Let's go arid. Lifespan, the shark increases lifespan the most. Oh, no, it actually doesn't. Wow. I have no. Oh, here it is. Shark on this screen increases them the most. So we want to go with that. And let's go ahead and bait them. I like these ones. They're super cheap. They don't take very long at all. And if you go here, upgrade the reaction speed, it actually speeds it up more.
Asset delivery confirmed.
You've done some impressive work, and I thought I was the only competent one around here.
These things are pretty neat. Haven't actually done a legit Stegosaurus, but I think I kind of like these more. Stegosaurus might be bigger, but they're pretty cool. Go ahead and let these. It's like 8. Let the Mykeus out while that one is passed out. Come over. Should be a fight here in a minute. There he is. Like, you drinking my water? Now he's going the wrong way, but it's fine. Let's close this back up. Gate. Oh. You're coming the wrong direction, sir. Ceratosaurus over there, like, won't start nothing, won't be nothing. Takes some courage, though, for walking into that. Oof. Ouch. The fight has started and you're already over half dead.
This is a side hustle that we should get behind.
Okay, thank you. 3:45. Close the gap on you. Hey. Oh, 1%. That's fight. Fight over. Come in and heal you.
Acknowledged.
And last fight for now is on its way.
Heading to collect the asset.
It's eating. And we're gonna steal this.
Heading to pick up the asset.
So we want to take the other ranger team for that other mission up in our great Jeep. The gate is not right here. All we have to do is photograph one eating. There should be plenty eating.
Asset in transit. Asset transportation underway.
So we'll head to the feeders. There we go. That's exactly.
Great shot, kid. I was 1 in a million.
So one more combat victory, and that contract is done.
Wow. Keep this up and the sky's the limit.
He's at 81%. So this last competitor. Send out this fossil team one more time, probably. Let's go here. Let's see what we got. Some pretty good ones. And I'll keep that to sell at the other island. These guys are probably getting pretty old. Been here for quite a while. Yeah, so age 26, they're about half their lifespan already. And let's see,
Confirming asset delivery.
50,000, 20,000, 80,
Proceeding to the feeder now.
and that one.
Adding
just
task.
empty. There's fine. Just dropped him off. He's grabbing a drink. 91% health on the Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus? I don't know how to say it. $10 million in the bank. Almost got a 5-star. I think that, oops. I think that opens the third island, actually. Alpena. Where the... Alpena. No. That requires Murta, so that one unlocks from that one. So, never mind. I'm crazy. It's like, hey, want to do this thing or? Nice cool little spikes on his back too. Big hit. Ooh, not good. Not good.
No problem.
33, 34. Closest it's been. If the Triceratops hits him, he's probably gonna kill him. And they're done. Where's this dead dinosaur? Ah, you died. Old age.
Asset requiring collection.
Both are. 22, 10. Cheating a little bit, getting healed. Really want him to get 4 kills though. Oh, I was panicked. So he's getting shot. That's enough. Let him fight. Oh, don't turn your back.
Asset in transit. Setting additional task.
Alright, so he got his 4 victories. He will be dead in a moment. And I need a new Ceratosaurus.
That's what I like about you. You get results.
There's the Innovation Center.
En route to collect the asset.
As well. Throw that in there. Put it right about the main path. Put it right about there. Connect it here. And let's get some power to it. There. And put these here. There we go. Pretty good, pretty good. So, dead dinosaur. What do you got? Building that. Some fossils. Amber. And the final thing is to see what your contract.
3 words. Contract you yes.
I'm already pretty much there. Missions are 3 for 3. Let's check the reputation. So I'm not actually anywhere near that. I can always come back. I think with that, I am going to wait for this to finish and then move to the next island. That takes some animals down there as well. Done. Ooh. We're now at 206. With lifespan at here 20 whatever, 20 units. Probably only going to go to the next island, get it all under control, get it to where it's profitable, and then call it a night. Kind of depends. So maybe 40 minutes or so. Maybe I'll go till 1 a.m. my time. It's currently midnight something. Midnight 10. Alright. Mykeus champion. So we'll release this guy and then move to the next island for realsies. The gate is closed. It takes so long. You're really bad. 99% fails. There we go. So he's released. Once he gets in his cage, we'll close it and go to the new island.
You really knocked that one out of the park.
Central Time, Herman. Or is that at 11 a.m.? Neat. And I completed that other contract, which is nice.
I've received an offer that will definitely help the science division.
I'll do that.
And can help you as well.
It's already out, so when it comes back, I'll probably complete that mission anyway. A little bit of money saved up there in the fossil bank. This thing, since we were talking about it earlier, profit per minute, $32,736. Just for one building. I forget how much it costs. Oh, $1.5 million. So it's got a while to make that money back.
I get this can be hard. I never thought my days would be spent managing the security of a park full of animals that shouldn't be walking the earth again. But here they are. And here you are. You need to step up to the challenge.
Contracts complete.
Let me tell you something that I myself have heard many times before. I don't know how you did it, just that you did. So thanks.
Alright. Let's go and save this other island from the train wreck that it is in. The nostalgia music is strong with this one.
As if prehistoric creatures weren't enough to contend with, on this next island, Isla Muerta, you may have some meteorological events. You know, storms, extreme weather, that kind of thing from time to time.
Right, so
As you
here we
can
are.
see, the weather on this island can be a little temperamental. First thing you're going to want to do is fix any damage this storm has caused. You should use a ranger team to get the park operational again. Oh, and don't forget to close any emergency shelters when it's safe to do so. Guests won't spend their hard-earned dollars huddled in a bunker underground, will they?
That must have been quite the storm. And it seems that bad weather is often a precursor to bad behavior from the dinosaurs. If you believe that everything is connected, the so-called butterfly effect, and I do believe it, by the way, then one small change is all it takes to create a series of toppling dominoes leading to rampaging dinosaurs. And they don't make a butterfly net big enough to stop them.
So anyway, I just went around, repaired the substation, this creation lab, and 2 breaks in the fence. We have a single power plant here with storm protection, which is nice. We're currently in a storm. All of the people, if there is anyone, are in this emergency shelter here. So the first step, in my opinion, check this, you have 16, and we need a fossil center, so I'm bringing all that money over in fossils. So we need to find a good place to that. There we go. And the reason you want that, again, is just bring in the money from the other island in the fossil center. So the fossils will be in here and I can sell them. Storm's over, so I can close the shelters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for
incubate a couple. Let me put these back down to relatively standard. We're going to want to keep their lifespan high. So we'll incubate 2 of those here. And then we want to bring the Ceratosaurus down back to basically basic to save some money, because you don't start with very much money. Bring that down, bring that back, and that back. So he's basically a standard one now. He is a standard one now. $500,000 for him. He will draw in the crowd, that's why I want him. And then, since we have 2, we can go back and forth. So, carnivores, herbivores. We got both of them done. And we need to feed them, which is here. Put that right there. And we're going to want to feed him as well. Start off with goats. And okay, goat out. So we got our fossil center, so we can go here and sell all of this. So 80, 120, 80, 40, 120, and 40. Brings our money back up a little bit. Now the next building that you want to build after you upgrade this, right? So you unlock the output upgrade earlier. That in gives us 14. We want to build the expedition center. And this is so we can, when we are broke, which we will be very soon, we can send out the helicopter to get more fossils. Go ahead and bring that right there. And connect the road there. Alright. So, in that way, we can always make a little bit of money, but we just have to have enough to do the expedition. So we have this going, right? It's about halfway. These are good, I think. Let me check their stats. Population low, of course, but everything else is good. 700,000 left. We're gonna need an ACU center, but we don't have enough power. So let's upgrade that again. We want the ACU in case a dinosaur breaks out. If it breaks out, you need an ACU to get it back. It's the only way you can tranquilize the dinosaurs. Kind of want it maybe here. Go. Connect that. This is done, so we can send them out. And we've unlocked new places too. Sorry for bumping the mic there. But so we've unlocked new digs. We've got a Ankylosaurus and a Corythosaurus. And then some other ones that we've already had. And if we come over here, we have the Dilophosaurus, the Chunkingosaurus, and the Dilophosaurus, or Velociraptors. Now, I've already dealt with Velociraptors in my other game, and I don't like them. Because as soon as you bring them here, they start breaking out of the fence, killing everything. It's not a good time. Well, it's a good time, but it's not nice. He should just about be done, and he is. So we'll bring him in, we'll check his stats, make sure he's good with his little enclosure here. The other thing... is we need a way to create a dinosaur and get it into a cage that's not what it used to. So I'm gonna design that here in a moment. His cage, since he's gonna be solitary, so he probably doesn't need as much room. So here, right here, see where it's red? That means he's not happy. So we need to give him more grassland, and he can use less forest if we want. So let's get rid of some of that forest. Just keep checking. We almost got it there. So we get rid of some more forest. How's that? So he's just barely in the blue, right? So he's not red, he's not angry anymore. That's good. Leave it there. Then we need to design a way to get dinosaurs into here so that I can put gates, do like a whole other hallway, I guess. So if we come up into the map view, I'm probably going to build a cage that connects over here, put a gate, and then do another hallway so that we can get to other cages with the same dinosaur, or Hammond Creation Labs, as they're called. The thing we need to pay attention to, though, is that we do not make him angry, because we're going to be cutting into his grassland. So let's see what we... Regular fence. Really want you to be in the middle there. There we go. Constructed, eh? Come on. There. We'll get 8. So it really doesn't matter, but we want one there, definitely. And we'll get another one. So rangers can get in, animals can get into here, and Ceratosauruses can get there. Now we need to check his stats again, right? So we cut into his grassland again. We need to remove some trees and let's remove some water. Check it. Still not happy. So let's get rid of some more water. Still not happy. You don't want to leave him not happy is the thing. See, we'll bust through that gate in no time and start eating people. Now we don't have enough forest. Alright, so backup plan. We're going to make his enclosure a little bit bigger by bringing it down this way. We'll delete this fence. And get rid of some forest. Come on, buddy. Too mad yet? What's that? That's gotta be enough grassland for you. Come on. I doubt I'm gonna see the movie in theaters. I have young children, so I can't really
I've looked this gig over.
get away.
You should too.
On my own to see movies, and they're too young to see, Jurassic Park. But I definitely do want to see it. I've seen all the other ones. The original's obviously my favorite. I think it's everyone's favorite. Ooh, too expensive. So I need to, go there, send him off. Get those, and then see if we have any fossils to sell. How about you, Herman? You gonna go see it? There's a Dilophosaurus. Alright. So on this one, you get dig yield, which would be nice. And then whatever. Here you get the toy shop, which is nice. A new dinosaur here. And this one you get dig speed and a medium power station, which would be nice. More power for the same size, please. So that's what's going to cap us right now, is I only have 2 unused power, so I really can't build anything. I need to build a shop over here. Start making some more money. But I gotta wait. So 500,000 gets me a new small power station, which I need. And when they come back with fossils, I might be able to sell some, so that'll be okay. Making 54,000, almost 55,000 a minute. Then I need a couple more herbivores in here that are big. I need a gate there. Should almost build a gate like I did this one in here. That way I have 2 that I can use to funnel more dinosaurs. But my plan, which I'm sure I've already gone over, I don't know if I got interrupted or not, but basically you would make a dinosaur, you come here, open this gate that will be here, and then we'll just have like a tunnel, a tunnel of fences down through here to bring us into more, like maybe a traction on each side. Down here we wouldn't be able to, so we'll probably airlift down into here. Have like shops here, exhibit here, and just airlift those dinosaurs. But here I could have 2 pretty good sized ones with a tunnel in between them. And then, no, over here. Yeah, so over here we could have a couple different ones. But right here in the middle, they kind of took most of the good area and filled it in with stuff before we even started. Osmium. Oh, July 23rd, huh? Man, it feels so far away. It's really not. It's like a month away. Yeah, so we got him fed, we got them fed. I have 500,000 now, so I can build a new power plant. And we're going to want that up here in the storm protected area, probably. It's always a nice plan to have storm protection. And we need a path. We can send these guys back out. No, we can't, because we're broke. Let's see. I think this one to get all the different kinds. Fossils came back. Ooh. This will be okay. We'll have power now. Save up for a shop, which we'll put in here, shopping area. And then once we have a bunch of money, we'll do our tunnel idea, set up a new cage, and new dinosaurs coming in. Put a bunch of herbivores in here in the meantime. Maybe another Struthio. Get him in there. Up here's a pretty nice spot. Big cages. Big exhibits. Let's grab another contract. Him. I want the toy shop.
My advice? Take this
We're
contract.
doing that, so that's good. So I have 2 of them. And we need 2 more to finish this contract. Fossils will be back. Yeah. Pretty good. Now it's just about getting it a lot more profitable. June 23rd. I don't know what June 23rd is. Let's see, today is the 16th. I think the basic answer to that is if it's on the weekend, there's a possibility. But I'm not positive. It all depends on when I get away. Like I'm streaming so late because the kids are asleep, the wife's asleep. I know kind of beginning or kind of middle of next month, everyone's going to stay with I think it's grandparents, so I will be the only one here, being the dog, so we will definitely be able to stream then anytime I'm not at work. That'll probably be the most streaming that I'll be able to do for a long time. So that'll be fun. It probably won't just be this. I talked about it at the beginning of this, but 7 Days to Die is another one that I like to play. And if I can figure out streaming on the Xbox, I might be doing some some State of Decay 2, which is a really fun zombie game. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's a Saturday. I can most likely be on. I haven't said it at all, but if you want to know when I'm streaming, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and there's a little bell icon that will alert your email for whatever your YouTube account is anytime that I post a new video or come on streaming. It should. Doesn't always work, I don't think. You're more than welcome to do that if you wish to.
You can help with this, and you should.
Yes, sure. Almost at 500 already. I like how this looks like the the raptor pit from Jurassic Park, the original movie, where all the trees start moving when they lower the cow in. It's pretty cool. No, I haven't played Jurassic World, the game. The last Jurassic Park game that I played was, I think, called Jurassic Park, and it was on Super Nintendo. Or, yeah, had to be Super Nintendo. I think. It's been a long, long time. Basically, what I remember of it, you run around and you're basically playing the part of the movie where the raptor is running loose and that guy, you know, the like British guy that's like, could I have a girl, or is he Australian? Either way, it's kind of like that, right? So you gotta run to the power station, you gotta get that, and there's dinosaurs attacking, you got like a shotgun or something. Really fun game from what I remember, but I didn't own it. My childhood friend did. So I would go over to his house and play it. And it was pretty neat. We never got very far. We were pretty young. The dinosaurs are bad. The graphics were horrible though. Like this. Dinosaurs did not look like this. That's for sure. Enough money. Okay, I can buy a gift shop or a clothes shop. Let's start with the clothes shop. I have the power now, so that's not going to be a problem. Clothes shop going there. Start bringing in some more money. See if we got anything to sell. Nope. But we have some Ankylosaurus amber, which would be nice. And the problem with this island is you start off with so low money, you gotta build it all up, and then, you know, if I didn't have this and the fossil center, there's no way. Like, I would have to sit here so long and wait for this to climb. Yeah, that's true.
That contract to increase our attendance numbers. What can I say? You did it.
The fossils.
Well, I guess I just did say it.
Come back to this island, cash them in. That makes a lot of sense. Thanks, sir. Set up this clothing shop, and then maybe we'll do that. It depends on how fast the transition is, because I know, you know, watching loading screens and stuff's not the most exciting thing in the world. Oh, I got a bunch of money. So let's set up the shops that we want. Really wish you'd fit right there, but that's alright. How are you constructed? There we go. Fast food. So we got clothes, fast food. We need a gift shop. And 70 grand, so I can make one of these. And that will complete that one, so that'd be good. We're getting there. Nope, until that happens. 36,000 I need. Fast food. 104 customers, just open one. Dino dish for $10. Customers and customers. Okay. Got another dinosaur here. enough to one more to try to get this contract done. Come back in here. I want that toy shop. So let's get another contract from him.
You've done good work in the past. That's why I know you are perfect for this contract.
I'm gonna decline that one for now, just because I don't have the money to fight dinosaurs. So maybe, not sure what the cheapest one of these is, but maybe I can afford one of these. 60,000. There we go. And let's jump over. See how long the loading screen is between the two. Give this a shot. Go to island. That's so cool. Like, come in to your place that you built. Didn't unlock any new research here. Okay, so just want to send one of these out. Now the question is, does it complete? I guess the other question is, why don't I have more than one dig team? Huh. Okay. Well, I can spend the money here to extract DNA, so that makes sense. How to get another team? Building. Expedition Center. Dig speed. Valuable metals and materials, that'd be nice. Additional offshore dig team. Okay. So we need Isle Merta rating of 5. This one is another one. Unlocked, not yet met. So research centers required 3. Which isle is Merta? Is that the one that I'm on? It is. So I gotta get that up to a 5 to get another dig team. Okay, that makes sense. Let's get that there. Spent his money. Let's process them here. Wish I could just send a bank loan to myself over there. It's all good. Okay. Move over again. I do want to finish on this island. Got about 15 minutes or so, I think. Not sure how long I've been streaming. A couple hours, I think. Isle Muerta. Need to release one more dinosaur, which is in here. That's nice. So that'll finish that contract as well.
I'd work with you anytime.
Some money.
Thanks for helping create entertainment.
Can't get another one yet. So we got fast food, clothes shop, we got some money. Let's make a gift shop. Really? Where? Sense. Got some room to put another fence thing there. So maybe we'll just put this here. Hey, Herman. Thanks for stopping in, man. It's great watching you, or talking to you, and I hope you enjoyed watching. And hopefully I'll see you next time I'm on. You could also, if you would like, here within a day or so, this stream should be maybe in the original form, but most likely edited a little bit to my YouTube channel itself, so you can take a look at different parts, or you know, the beginning if you weren't here for that, or the end since you're but like I said, great talking to you. Take it easy. That one's already complete. This one. 20,000 is a lot in this island, but that's okay. Storm defense would be nice, but at the moment, don't need any of those. Really just need. Oh, we have all the shops that we need, really. So maybe more viewing places. No, not really. I mean, they've got most of it, so probably more dinosaurs. Let's go with that. Let's get a Hyangosaurus. Modifies genome back to normal. Cheapen him up a little bit. There we go, 210. Hopefully he makes it all the way through. And we almost have 210 again, so we can make 2 of them. That could be good. Or we have 170, we can make 1. Should probably make 2 of them just in case it's one of those dinosaurs that don't have one of his buddies. He starts smashing gates and running people down. Probably good. On the other map, or on the other save, I should say, on this map, I had a raptor cage right around in here. And I could just never get them both together in the cage so that they wouldn't go crazy. Continually, they would bust out. And there's a bunch of people on a road right here. They'd bust out, go out, eat the people. I'd come over, tranquilize them, put them back in. And by the time I got the second one back in, he had already broke. The first one had already broke out of the gate and killed some of us. This is going a lot better. I should probably build a storm protection thing. So here real soon they're gonna be having a storm. And I should adjust this. Oh, let's sell some shaving cream. Wonder if it has dino DNA canisters in it. It's pretty legit. Already changed this, right? No dish, yeah. And we have a dino shirt. Doing pretty well. Let's release both of these guys. For anyone just joining, I'll go ahead and let you check out the awesomeness of these dinosaurs. So he needs more forest. I need to remedy that immediately. He can bust out anytime. Quite enough. How's your forest meter? Still... okay, there we go. So Strithiomymus and Hyangosaurus. Times 2. Oops. Times 2. There we go. Now, We have our shops. Let's take a look here. Everyone who wants to eat can. Thirsty's good. Shopping's good. And fun is fine. Kinda just want to sell that.
Always a pleasure to work with you.
Dinosaur rating of 1 star. Yeah, I can do that. And let's send out our expedition center again. Same place. Try not to get the Hyangosaurus. Get the other two, please. We don't have enough money to get one of these. I want this, but I need to make its own cage for it, because I think, even though they're both carnivores, well, I guess especially since they're both carnivores, I think he would eat him if they're together. I think we need to put herbivores in one, and then carnivores each have their own. And then some herbivores, depending on how many we get, need to go to another cage. We have the Ankylosaurus unlocked now, that's pretty cool. Pretty neat. So can't afford 2 of those. I can almost afford 2 of those, but they kind of need their own place too. They bust out pretty often. Get 1 of those, and I cannot afford 1 of those. Okay. Still not back yet. We have 53 unspent power. Got all of our shops. Maybe I should just start this project. Let's see. So we're gonna want an enclosure over here, definitely. And I want to bring this over there. Like this, right? And we're gonna bring it from here down, block that off. Let's this an enclosure. This. There we go. Then put a gate here. Gate here. And a gate here. So 1 there. And eventually, I don't have any money, but eventually I'd put another one here in case I want to use both dinosaur places at some point. Need another contract.
I've got something for you, if you're interested.
Use a dino genome. Okay. Definitely do that. Stop clicking the power place. Here we go. Fossils. Dilophosaurus, we're so close to 50, so we might actually get it there. And then the Chungkingosaurus. Those are the 2 fossils that I wanted, so let's see if we can send there again. Almost got that one done. So we're gonna bring dinosaurs through, right? Come through, this will be an enclosure, and then there will be another one down here somewhere. And we have a Dilophosaurus, so it's complete. We're gonna want this road.
I think this was the smart play for the science division, so I'm pleased to see you acquire the genome and close out this contract. It'll be worth it.
Perfect.
You'll see.
Right there, huh? There we go. Okay. So let's run the road back in behind it. I wish the trees would like slightly be out of the way. There we go. So we're gonna need to bring power down to do this, but then we have an enclosure here. We just need a little bit of water in it. I'm sure an enterprising dinosaur can jump over there, but as long as I don't put raptors in there, they can be okay. Yes, no power right now. So I think we want to put it clear down here, and just run the power lines in this direction. That. And we're going to want another gate in here, but not yet, because gates are 80-something thousand. So right now, if the Rangers wanted to come in, they'd come in through here, here, and then into there. And this way, they can get out. This is also going to lead to another enclosure down in here. I think is the plan. Okay, doing pretty well. You're still out, so we'll get these fossils, see what we got. Dilophosaurus, probably the next carnivore. Or grabs here. So we got Gigantosaurus. Yep. And more of that, and we will definitely sell that. So I got 80,000 just from that one fossil. It kind of paid for the trip, you know. So the trip cost 105. It didn't quite pay for the trip. Over here, Ankylosaurus, which would be nice, but I really want to keep hitting this one. Alright. I may have forgot that I wanted to put one of these down here. So let's see if we can get it in before the storm destroys everything. Really want it to fit right here, but it won't. Yeah, I know, storm's coming. So I'm gonna have to just put it where I can put it, which is gonna be right in here somewhere. Let's, oh, wrong building. Open the shelter. One dies from the storm or the resulting dinosaur escapes. And I guess we just, you know, weather the storm. Unintended. Storm protection. Yes. We have most of it protected. Quite all of it. These two could be damaged. This could be damaged. More importantly, power's gonna be good. $205,000 in a restaurant. Top-rated eater. Restaurant right here in the tourist pen. You can kind of see what I'm going for, right? So if I just run this channel through and say I bring it down to right here, and I finish it off, right? So I could have a path that comes around this side with stores and viewing and all that. And then I could have a path that comes around this side, like it already started, with the same thing. Viewing and etc. Then I could bring this tunnel of fences down to right about here, put a cage here, right? Cage here, and then I can still use either one of these eventually, once I back this one like I did. Either one of these to funnel the dinosaurs down through the gates into the proper pens and not have to buy more of these Hammond Creation Centers. So, something to think about. Save a little bit of money when you can. Let's get you same place. Storm's over, so we can let everyone out. And let's see what kind of fossils we got. Gangosaurus. Kingosaurus. Okay. It's nothing damaged, which is good, because I have had it where the storm damaged buildings, because I didn't have one of these. 290,000. So I'm thinking, really can't see. But I'm thinking we start here, right? And run this tunnel type thing down. I want to give enough room in between them to get a gate in the end. Let's see. Yep, so we can barely fit a gate. Let's go ahead and lease it, I guess. In case anything happens. There we go. So now we got a gate. We'll have fenced in area here, fenced in area here, dinosaur pens, basically. And we could maybe have a small one there, or maybe just a continuation of that one. That'll be our tunnel system that leads to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7 sets of cages.
I know you're busy, but this opportunity is just too good to pass up.
I will do that. It will be this one. No, it won't, because I'm broke. Okay, no carnivores for you. That's back. Or, hold on, rather. Yeah. So anyway, guys, next time we will improve our power, bring some Dilophosauruses into this. I think they won't need a very big enclosure, so maybe I'll just put theirs right here. And then I'll have another enclosure here. And then another enclosure here. And that'll be it for the bottom part of this. I don't know if I want to put one down there because there's such a tight squeeze here. I guess you can get your path and stuff down in there, but not a whole lot to go in there. Let's just get Dilophosaurus this time. So I'm going to be making them. Rhenium. $400,000. Yeah, so I'm thinking dinosaurs, base stuff, dinosaurs, base stuff. That's my plan anyway. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you enjoyed the stream, or if you're watching this on YouTube afterwards. Please like and subscribe. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.